All right, cool. So, I was actually seeing step by step what took place on that date that made it so magical. And everything just started making sense. And literally after that seminar, I guess it took me about 2 weeks to get a girl in my car to get a blowjob. And after that, I had, I guess, 3 relationships. There was 2 months with 9 months, simultaneously started. Then 3 months after the 2, I had a 5-month relationship, keeping that 9 months. Got out of that one 2 weeks ago. Had a one-night stand, which was the most amazing one ever. And I'm back here. And it was absolutely awesome. Yes, and I actually took a one-on-one with Justin. And the first 2 girls that I picked up, they gave me a lot of resistance after sleeping with them. Meaning every time I was with them again, I had to pick them up again.
God, that's terrible.
And Justin actually helped me get over that. There were the next 2 girls, there was 0 resistance. I guess that's it. He's amazing.
If you guys have questions, I got some time.
Yeah. Is this stuff mostly geared for like day game and massaging, or do you use this for like clubs and
everywhere?
Exercise?
Yeah, I would say everywhere too. I mean, he even told me, he's like, start using these openers that he gave me out in the night, and I did, and I mean, I thought it would work anyway at night, but I just never tried it, and the whole thing works great.
I kind of use it with like 2 girls, right? Like hot girls are never.
I've actually, I mean, I've used this probably, I mean, since I started using his method, I've used it on girls who are with their friends, and they actually seem as excited as the girl is, and they think it's so romantic what I'm doing too. So they want her to go out with me, and there was actually one time where the girl didn't really want to go out with me, but her friends wanted her all to go out.
Yeah. 3 5 girls that did the same thing where her friends just pushed her to me or leave her with me. They said, like, we're leaving, you stay with them. That's just normal.
Oh yeah, and also yesterday we were at that boot camp. You saw him like talking stuff like that. He did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working.
You want to stand up just real quick? Yeah, you can take a seat if you want.
I work with Justin, and I mean, I did raise my hand for a lot of the sticking points because I don't know. I don't think there's ever like 100% solution. I think you sort of have to work at it every day. And like the first couple sets that I open any day, it's like I'm not like that enthusiastic to do it. But before I was working with Justin, I had a previous coach who was more just like, this is how you go up and talk to strangers. And I would spend a lot of time in like these 40-minute interactions with girls in like Whole Foods or Barnes & Noble. And I'd think, wow, I'm the man, because like look at all the time that they're spending with me. And then it would end, and I would just be like, you know, I'd be like really inflated, and then nothing would happen a day or 2 later. And, you know, as everyone said ad nauseum, like there's a lot of flakes in that. But I didn't really know that. You know, I was just following what my coach said to do, which is like, you know, talk to them, get to rapport, find out where they're from, find out if they have siblings, find out what their interests are, and then try to set up a date too. And it never actually really worked. So with Justin, I mean, I could, if I'm going to spend 40 minutes with the chick, I might as well spend 40 minutes trying to get her, trying to hold her hand, trying to hug her, trying to make out with her. If it doesn't work, it probably wasn't going to work out anyway. But the fact that you do it is a lot more attractive to them. So like, I think the thing with Justin that helped me a lot is just to sort of know where I am, and like, you know, because like my mind sort of plays tricks on me, and I'm sure you guys have been in situations where you think something's going a certain way and it may not be, right? So Justin's, I think the big thing is like checkpoints, and like, you know, if you hug a girl and she hugs back, or if you've been talking to a girl for 5 minutes and it's probably time, and if she's like laughing and having fun, then maybe you can go grab coffee somewhere else. And if you change locations, it's like having that game plan has helped me a lot in terms of solidifying attraction with girls. But I don't think there's ever a time where I would say I'm like proficient at it. Like yesterday, for example, I went out, and at the start of the day I didn't want to open at all. And then after like, I don't know, I started at like 6:30, and by 8 o'clock I had like 2 instant dates, and I got 2 numbers, and I was with one chick for like 45 minutes, and you know, we walked around Union Square, we sat on a park bench, she kissed me at the end, and like I didn't see any of that coming. And a lot of it I think is just because I'm just doing what he says, even though I haven't put it together in my mind, I'm not done with it yet. I basically just stick to what he says, and that kind of works.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Angel, did you want to say something real quick? I know you're a new student. I don't know if you guys got the video. I sent this video out for this event, and Angel was on it. I was just talking to him about Justin. But, yeah, if you just want to say what you said again.
Yeah, sure. My name is Angel, and actually, I'm a little different. I always did well in social circle, but I kind of found the community by pure chance. So then, I mean, me being very analytical and everything, I was really fascinated. I'm like, wow, I could really supercharge my game with this. Like, you know, I could. Social circle is very different than cold approach, like he said. So I'm like, if I could do cold approach, that would be great. So at first, you know, I had confidence and all this, and I started getting some results. But what happened was, as soon as you start getting negative results, that confidence goes down. And not only that, but a lot of the stuff you learn in the game, like, let's say like DHVing, like, oh, my sister's a stripper and her friends are all hot and they love me because I drive a Mercedes-Benz and I party with Hugh, all that bullshit. So then it's like you start becoming like a social robot and you see like it just doesn't fucking work. So then I came across Justin, and you know, his thing is just so different. It's not based on all that social interactions.
Jeans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just like that whole concept he said about romantic investment. I don't know if you guys really grasp the concept, but I don't know how he came up with it, but that's fucking genius. That whole, I mean, I think it kind of fucks with a girl's psyche because she feels like you're her man. Like I don't even know how it is. But to give you a little example, yesterday I was actually at this little party, my cousin or whatever, and there were these two girls, these two best friends. And you know, I remember maybe a few years back, I would have tried to, you know, get with them, whatever. I would have probably started talking, trying to be nice, do the whole date thing. Fuck that, man. I just supercharged the conversation, and now we're supposed to meet up for a threesome. Like, they agreed to it. And that's really the kind of stuff you're going to learn from Justin.
Nice.
Not even lying.
Congrats.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.